Greetings, my fellow detectives. I am Liara, and welcome back to Danganronpa. Pardon my voice if it's a little scratchy today. I'm fighting a bit of a cold, but I hope that you guys are ready for the next episode. So when we left off, Kyoko had turned up missing, and Monokuma doesn't know where she is, and considering there's surveillance in literally every single room except for the bathhouse, makes you wonder where she is. I think the only other place I know of where there wasn't a camera was in the hidden room that we found in the boys' bathroom. So, anyways, we are now in free time. We are free to run around and go see what we want to explore. And I think we are going to start by trying to find Kyoko. So let's head on out and see what we can come up with. Alright. So, let us look at the map and see if it shows anyone. Alright. Oops, I didn't look at that one all the way. So far, I don't see anyone. Like, everyone is gone. Well, we do have the 5th floor. Okay, so we got Toko and Byakuya. And then Hiro. And I bet this is, Hina. And Kyoko is nowhere to be seen. Alright, let's go find the bathhouse then. I think it is on the 1st floor somewhere. Let's see. Bathhouse. Let's just check it out because maybe somehow she's in here. Nope, does not look like it. Alright, so she's not here. And not in here. Alright. What's in here? Is she in the sauna? Nope. Alright, so she's not in here anywhere. Leave the sauna. Leave the bathhouse. And leave the area. Alright, so the other place was, I think it was the 3rd floor boys' bathroom. If I remember correctly. Let's see. 2nd floor, 3rd floor. Was there a bathroom on the 3rd floor? Maybe there wasn't. Let's see, 2nd floor? Let's see if it was the 2nd floor boys' bathroom. Alright, this is where the bathroom cleaning supplies are stored. It also leads to the secret room. I should probably avoid going in and out of there too much. Okay, so I guess we can't look for her, so we're gonna have to try and have free time with someone upstairs. So, as far as the people that are upstairs, the only one who's really worth anything is Hina. So, let's go talk to her. Because all the other people are kinda, I don't know. I would talk to Kyoko if she was here, but I don't know where she is. It said she was, oh, there she is. I was like, it said she was here.
Okay.
Even if it's hard, you have to endure. Endure, endure, endure.
Well...
That's a quote from the famous marathon runner Samuel Wanjiro.
Hmm.
But every person's endurance has a limit. Should I talk to Hina for a while? Yes, let's spend some time with Hina.
Yeah.
I think we need a change of pace. And when I think change of pace...
You got it!
I can only think 50 laps in the pool. Alright, I guess we're going swimming. So I changed my pace with Hina in the pool. Hina and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Hina a present? I don't know if we have a present for her, but let's see. We don't have any of those. What is this? Tough, long-lasting cracker. She might want it. We can try. Ah, Makoto, it's like you read my mind. Does that mean she liked it? Seems like it. Is something wrong, Hina? I've reached my limit.
Just a second.
I'm stuck in here. Can't do any sports. Can't do anything. I'm sick of it. I want to get out under the sun and do some laps. Run a marathon. I want to do some real sports. Hina, calm down, okay?
What the heck?
I can't do anything in here. If I can't move around, I'm gonna die like a bunny rabbit. But I always heard rabbits die from loneliness.
That's terrible.
Whatever, I'm gonna die if I can't get some proper physical activity. Don't you think that's a little extreme?
What the heck?
You think I'm kidding, don't you? But I seriously can't sit still, you know. Why else would I have joined 6 sports teams in school? 6?
That's right.
Yeah, track, basketball, softball, volleyball, tennis, and the big one. She got to her main sport but ran out of juice. I think it's got to be swimming. Your main sport is swimming, right? Yeah, you got it. God, I don't even care what stroke it is. Just get me in a pool under the blue sky. But isn't it hard to do that many sports, even for you?
Well,
if I can't move, I'll just shrivel up and die. And I need a challenge. More and more new stuff to try. A challenge?
Because,
What I really love about sports isn't winning, you know? It's having to fight and struggle and give it all you got to reach the top. It's that excitement, that fear you might suffer a heartbreaking loss.
But
when you finally reach that goal, it's just lonely. It's lonely at the top, you know? I never really got into sports, so I couldn't really relate to what she was talking about. But I could tell that the reason Hina was so amazing was how hard she could fight and struggle. So that's why I want to push myself as hard as possible when it comes to swimming. I want to aim for the very highest mountaintop. The highest mountaintop?
Okay.
I'm talking about the gold medal, of course. Aim for the gold, even if it means I'm a super gold spaz. Did she just call herself? Okay, but if that's what you want, isn't that all the more reason? If you have a goal, why are you standing around making excuses?
Huh?
Excuses?
Just a second.
Hey, when did I ever make any excuses? Sure, maybe we're stuck in here right now with no way out. But if you really want to make an effort, shouldn't you try to see what you can do in here? We called her out. That's a challenge. You just made an official challenge.
Yeah, totally.
But I think you're right. If I want to get that gold medal, I have to make every effort I can. I want to become a genius of effort. I bet Ian Thorpe said something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't go around making excuses just because we're stuck in here. Alright, I think I'm gonna go do some push-ups in my room. Like, maybe around 1,000 or something. Oh my goodness. Almost before she was done talking, Hina took off like a bat out of hell. She recovered exactly as fast and strong as I would have expected. Alright, we got more skill points. Huzzah. Alright, so once we were all done, I headed back to my room for a little while. I want to see where Kyoko is. I feel even worse than I did this morning. My body feels like lead, and now I'm getting chills. This is bad. I think I might be getting sick. Well, join the party, Makoto. We'll both be sick together. Alright, let's look at the map. Who do we got? Whoops. Everyone's down here now. Hero. Alright, and still no Kyoko, I assume. Just gotta check. Yeah. So, who do we want to talk to now? We could talk to Hina again. Or Byakuya. Those would be my two choices. Just because know thy enemy, you know? Who do we want to talk to? Maybe... Alright, let's do... So, Hina was in the laundry. And I think, were they in the dining room? Yeah. Alright, let's talk to Byakuya. He probably needs someone to talk to besides Toko. She's probably driving him crazy. Scurrying around again, huh? Looking at you makes me physically ill. Should I talk to Byakuya for a while? Yeah, I guess so.
That's fine.
Fine, I don't mind allowing you to indulge in my attention. I hope you appreciate this. So I spent some time with Byakuya. Byakuya and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Byakuya a present? Maybe? Let's see what we got. I don't even know if I have anything he would like. What is this? Maybe he'd like that. If you insist, I suppose I can accept it. Does that mean he liked it?
So, in other words...
Just to be clear, being the ultimate affluent progeny is only one of my many talents. Some people think I rely on the care and protection of the Togami name. Huh? Is this a monologue or something? But I don't rely on my family. Rather, I am my family's savior. The Togami Corporation reaches across the world, true, but I will take us to even greater heights. It is expected of me, naturally. After all, even my own family has recognized my ultimate superiority. In other words, even among the Togami family, I am the chosen among the chosen. So much confidence.
Naturally.
And that confidence is justified, I assure you. It comes from the battles I've fought and won. Battles? I am personally worth over $4 billion, separate from my Togami family assets. How the heck did you make that much money?
In other words...
The stock market. I buy and sell shares and assets based on market trends, all within a single day.
Yes.
Surely, even someone as simple-minded as you has heard of this technique. So he buys and sells stuff on the stock market, doing everything in a single day. I think that's called day trading. You're talking about day trading, right? And you were able to make $4 billion doing that?
That's right.
Well, I first started doing it just to keep myself occupied, and before I knew it, there it was. It's really not a big deal. I'd say it's a super big deal. Wait, but are high schoolers even allowed to buy stocks and stuff?
Don't make me repeat myself.
I'm Byakuya Togami. Is that meant to be an explanation? $4 billion is nothing to the Togami Corporation, but for personal use, it's not bad. So now you understand, right? I'm not merely the child of modern-day nobility. You know, Byakuya, maybe we should start calling you the ultimate day trader. Oh, I don't do that anymore. It was too simple, so I got bored of it pretty quickly. You realize how insulting that sounds to the rest of us? Of course, that's how I feel about anything I do. Frankly, life is too easy. It's only natural for me to do whatever I want in this world. Man, he really is confident. We're like worlds apart, galaxies apart. Alright. Maximum number of skill points increased. Still reeling from Byakuya's story, I went back to my room. Alright. Sounds like it's about to be evening time. I'm getting chills. I feel kinda dizzy. I can't help it. I need sleep. Nighttime wasn't for a while, but I felt like my body had reached its limit. As I dropped onto my bed, I felt like I was falling into a bottomless pit. Poor Makoto. I was unconscious before my head hit the pillow. Well, that's not quite true. I didn't pass out completely. It was more like my consciousness went dim. I weaved back and forth between sleep and wakefulness, which is all to say, I was restless. At some point, I found myself wandering through a strange dream. And within the dream, a voice echoed across the walls of my mind.
I understand.
That voice is so familiar.
I
It's
understand.
me.
I understand. I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
Is it? Huh? What am I trying to say?
Hope. This is all for hope. And that's why I have to stay. I have to stay here. My dream just now. What? So strange. Huh?
What is that? Oh dear. Now he's gonna run away. Nothing like getting woken up to that.
Kyoko?
She's back.
What did you...
What's going on?
What did you say?
He is definitely having fever dreams. Every day is peaceful. Every day is joyful. Happy days from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. Wishing only for those unchanging, unending happy days. Days of boredom, repeating forever and ever. No abnormalities as far as the eye can see. Life without the tiniest speck of abnormality.
If the world were like that, I'd consider that pretty damn abnormal.
Well, I don't know. There's something to be said for routine. Morning time.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
Indeed. All right, so he's very confused. It took longer than usual for me to open my eyes. Ha! I let out a deep sigh to bring myself up the rest of the way. The chills, the aches, the unfathomable lethargy, they had all disappeared in the night. All that was left me was me drenched in sweat. It wasn't just because of whatever bug I'd caught either. It was also the dream I'd had. What was that? I mean, was it even really a dream? It was definitely disturbing. I was desperate to recall it. I scrambled to grab onto the fragments of the dream and reel them up from the depths of my memory. That's right, I remember last night. And then I came down with a fever, so I couldn't quite get to sleep. And I heard a voice I didn't really understand. And then, when he opened his eyes, the crazy knifeman, all of a sudden I was awake. And there was a strange person standing next to my bed wearing a mask. And they were holding a knife. That looks like the knife Toko found, right? I want to say I fought them off, but I don't actually remember. I felt like my mind had been detached from my body, burning up with fever. I was somewhere far away, watching my body move on its own, and because of that, I don't remember what really happened, but still. I feel like I resisted them desperately, feverishly. After that, things go back again. The next thing I remember, Kyoko was there. But what would she have been doing in my room? What a strange dream. No, was it really a dream? How can I possibly find out either way? Let's see if we still got the knife in there. I open the desk drawer and... Huh? It's empty. There's nothing inside. Wait, nothing inside? That's strange. Because it definitely wasn't before. I'm positive I put the knife I got from Toko in here. Wait, that means... I was right. The knife they told me to keep safe. I knew it. I just had a feeling. It wasn't a dream after all. But if that's true, this all makes even less sense. Why would someone have wanted to attack me? And who was that behind the mask? And why was Kyoko? What is going on? I'm so confused. Well, I don't think I'm going to figure it out on my own. I should head to the dining hall. Then I can talk to everyone else about it. Good idea. Alright, so let's head on. Alright. Let's see what anyone else has to say about it. Maybe Kyoko will be here this morning. Probably not.
Hey, Makoto.
Yep, that's Makoto. Sure as the sky is blue. Hey, Hina. She's like the only one here. Okay. You really had me worried, you know. What happened to you last night? Worried? Yeah, right after nighttime hit, we all went to get you. We were hammering away at your doorbell, but you never answered. We thought maybe you'd been, not that that actually happened. Nobody here would want to, So anyway, what were you doing? I didn't feel so good, so I went right to bed. I had no idea you guys even showed up. But why did you come get me? Did something happen? Well, lots of stuff, actually. I'm not sure I can really explain.
Okay.
Let's go meet up with everyone else, and then they can tell you all about it. So is everyone else waiting somewhere else or something?
That's right.
Oh, yeah. We all stayed up the whole night. The whole night? I lost it, rock, paper, scissors, so I had to come get breakfast for everyone.
Okay.
So you got here just in time. Come on, help me carry it. Okay, sure. Everyone's in the gym. Hurry up, I'll meet you there. The gym? Why is everyone in the gym? And the entire night? Alright. No, I guess we're going to the gym. That is... Where is the gym? I think it's in a different area. Let's just see if we can teleport there. Alright. Now we can go in. Let's see what it's all about. Ah, there he is.
Huh? Oh, hey,
Worse
Makoto.
than being late for your wedding, the birth of your son, and your own funeral all at once.
What?
To show up now like it's no big deal. You made us just stay up all night while you slept like a baby in your bed. Just like Hina said, everyone was there, besides Kyoko. And then I noticed. They'd formed a circle around something. As soon as I saw what that something was. What the? Before I could catch myself, I cried out. Spread out in front of them were the remains of Monokuma.
What are you doing?
What does it look like? We're dismantling it to see what makes it tick.
Oh man.
Dismantling? But that's Monokuma you're messing with, right?
Yeah, that's right.
She's not even phased.
Oh, man. Relax, there's no danger. You say that, but... What is this? What are you guys doing? Oh, man. Seriously, what are you thinking? How can you say tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous?
Hey, come on.
Well, I guess I'll handle this. I'll explain what's going on, Makoto, because that's how much I like you. Byakuya found this little fella laying around, and then we tore it apart. That doesn't explain anything.
What?
Just before we went to bed last night, I came to the gym to try and talk to Monokuma. I wanted to see if he had any new information about Kyoko's disappearance. And I found him here just like normal. However, when I found him, it was no more than a regular toy. He didn't react, didn't say a word. You're saying he wasn't moving at all? I waited there until nighttime officially began, but still, Monokuma laid there motionless. I gathered everyone up as quickly as possible so they could take a look. Even then, he still didn't make a move. So I immediately initiated the disassembly process. It was Master's stroke of genius, a chance to find out what made Monokuma tick. One thing we discovered is that he is quite a sophisticated machine. Well, I imagine so. It's leagues beyond any normal remote control toy. Who has enough free time to invest in something like that anyway? But besides that, what I'm wondering is, why did he stop moving all of a sudden? I thought maybe he'd malfunctioned, but we didn't find any cause as we were taking him apart. So if he didn't break down,
So in other words,
then maybe something happened to his puppeteer, the mastermind. Something unexpected. I can't imagine any other possibility. Something unexpected. They were probably so scared of Master, they ran away into terror.
Could it be?
Or maybe they got sick or something. But Monokuma made his announcement this morning, right? Who was that, if not the mastermind? Oh, I'm sure that's a recording. It's set to a timer and plays as necessary. That's true. He says the exact same thing every day, right?
Hey.
Hey guys, I don't think now's a good time for light conversation. I just found something. What is this? Looks like a bomb. It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure.
What?
A bomb? That's super bad. We need to get rid of it. Roger that. It appears the bomb has a motion sensor. Any sudden movements is sure to go off.
What?
The motion sensor? For serious? Ugh, I'm starting to get all shaky.
Just a second.
Hey, get it together. You're a man, aren't you? I'm fine. I'm totally fine. You're so not fine. You're all Oh, I probably should have mentioned the motion sensor is off right now. Geez, don't scare me like that. You're like the world's most spineless worm of the century.
Don't be mean.
Hey, come on, the century's just getting started. Don't call the race already. Whatever, just hurry up and put the bomb down. Hanging on to it's not gonna do anyone any good. Oh yeah, good call.
Well?
Okay, it's down. Everything's all good. Man, Hiro put the bomb down, but that wasn't my main concern at that point. My eyes were glued to Monokuma's remains. He just stopped moving all of a sudden. Was it really because something had happened to the mastermind that they weren't expecting? But what could that have been? When I thought about it... I couldn't help but think back to the night before. Being attacked by that masked figure?
Just a second.
Hey, Makoto? Huh?
Hey.
Don't us. Did you hear a thing we just said? Huh? So that's no. What are you? Some kind of brain-dead farm animal? Sorry. We were saying, since we're done dismantling Monokuma, what should we do now? And we've decided to continue our offensive assault.
It's all clear now.
To try and uncover the mastermind's true identity, we're going to break into the headmaster's room. Really?
Naturally.
Since the mastermind appears to have stopped all activity, now's our chance. Wouldn't you agree? But if the mastermind comes back while we're in there...
What?
If you're scared, you're welcome to stay here by yourself. Or go to live in the chicken coop with all the other chickens. You can be chicken number 6.
Such ignorance.
This is a battle, a fight to the death between us and the mastermind. We don't have time to deliberate.
But
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to have to kill each other or anyone else, but we have a chance now.
Come on.
So what are you going to do? Are you going to run away or are you going to fight? You're right. I'll go with you. That's
It's
the
all
spirit.
clear now.
Okay then, we're going to break into the headmaster's room. Oh boy, everything comes down to this moment. Anything can happen. So prepare yourselves. I'll follow you anywhere, master, to all the ends of the earth. Sakura, if you can hear me, lend me your strength.
How about that?
I can do this. I'm a man and I can do this. I've got the will of the entire universe on my side. We each found determination in our own ways, and when we were ready, we left the gym. Our target was the headmaster's room on the 4th floor of the school. All right. Which one is the headmaster's room? It's not this one, right? That's the data lab. There we go. I think it's this. Oh, there's Toko. Whoop. What does Toko have to say? Naturally, Master's the one to show such bravery. Just make sure you don't get in his way. Okay? What does Hina have to say?
okay.
Sakura's gonna be watching over us, so we are definitely gonna find something to help us bring this to an end. Alright. We finally reached the climax. So let's hurry up and finish it before the mastermind catches us all.
Let's go.
This is where we expose every last detail of the mastermind. Is everyone ready? Oh boy. In we go. Rattle, rattle. It's locked, as expected. So what are you going to do?
What?
Isn't it obvious? We're going to tear this door off its hinges.
Huh?
Wait, but the rules say we've seen that the mastermind isn't watching us. Those don't matter anymore.
But
But like Makoto said, if the mastermind did show up while we were in there,
So, in other words,
then we'll just have to finish our business before that can happen.
hey,
Okay, sure, but
what?
we've come this far. We can't back down now. We agreed to this, and this is what we have to do. Or we agreed this is what we have to do, so we have to do it. So beautiful.
I mean,
We're serious?
What the heck?
We don't have any choice. We're desperate.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's rip this door down.
actually,
Okay, but how are we going to do it? This thing looks pretty sturdy. Then we'll need something sturdy of our own. Oh, what about that one thing? Yes, the pickaxe, right? The thing in the tool shed?
oh, so then,
Oh yeah, the pickaxe. There we
I
go.
see.
Interesting. That could very well be exactly what we need. Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now.
It's all clear now.
Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01.
what?
That's straight up unreasonable. By myself?
Naturally.
Surely you like to have your me time once in a while, right? Well, if it's me and you time, Master, then yeah.
What?
You know how much time it took you to say that? 10 seconds. Take too long and I'll erase your existence from my consciousness. Unacceptable! With that, Toko ran off loud as a herd of rabid elephants. She's got it
Hey.
bad. We're serious, though. Are we just gonna knock this door down? No problem is solved by running away. Find your stones and be a man. He's right. You can't move forward by always avoiding danger. Did someone say that?
If
She
you
said
spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
it. Exactly. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey,
Am I wrong? Even if it's dangerous, we have to overcome the challenges in front of us. Maybe, but I'm still super stressed. I'm so tense I can hardly talk. I'm all flubbus. No, I'm totally flapstaff.
What?
Gross, where'd that come from? Wait, Genocide Jill, where'd you come from?
You called for me and so I appeared.
Hello, it's the wondiferous, murdiferous fiend here to greet you with a razor-sharp smile. It's the crazy girl.
Come on.
What about the pickaxe? Where is it? I was supposed to pick an axe. No, you seeping imbecile, the pickaxe. The seeping imbecile? Oh, master, you wound me with your executive level barbs. Here comes the bloody nose. Seriously though, did you really forget the pickaxe?
Give it a rest.
Omega-3 fatty acids, that's what you need. Great for the old memory factory. But I think we already established that their memory doesn't carry over when they switch.
Not possible.
This is a level of uselessness I find difficult to tolerate.
Yes.
Ah, the light bulb just went on.
I see.
That's why I went to the garden, right? I was supposed to get the pickaxe. Alright, we've solved one mystery. That means there's just one more mystery left. One more mystery.
Have
Yep.
you reached that
Now we
certain
need to
age?
figure out the identity of Object X.
So,
Now what are you talking about? Did you already forget what we were talking about? You're like missing out on life.
You've gotta be kidding!
I'm not missing out on life. In fact, I found one in the garden. What? What did you find? Corpus?
You
Did
SOB!
you hear me? I said corpse. A corpse?
Yep.
That's right. I found a corpse in the garden. You found a corpse in the garden.
What did you say?
Well then, before we enter the headmaster's room, it appears we have something else to look into.
Come on.
We're going to the garden. Okay. Oh dear. Hope it's not Kyoko. As soon as we entered the garden, I saw it. I didn't want to, but... Okay. Maybe that's the mastermind. I saw someone laying on the ground with a mask covering their face, and there was a knife, buried in their stomach up to the hilt. Are they really dead? For sure, but who is it? Exactly, who is this? Oh man, I think we're about to be on the last chapter, right? Is that in chapter 5? Just to make things clear. Last night, I was attacked by someone wearing a mask. And whoever that was, now they're... I don't know why, but now they're laying dead in front of me. I told you, there's a corpse hanging out here.
No way!
Are they really dead? Is this really a dead body?
What?
We need to begin looking around right away. However, be ever so careful. There's no telling what you might find. Okay.
Yep.
Just throw it in the lost and found. Even a dead body can find its way home that way. Alright, what's Hina have to say? Well, what's going on? Who is that? Alright. What's this body doing here? I mean, who is it? And Byakuya.
Why?
Who is this? How did they wind up dead here? We can't move forward until we figure that out. Alright, who are you? We need to find out who this actually is. But there's no way to tell with the mask covering their face like that. And the white coat they're wearing makes it impossible to tell about the body itself. The victim is a total mystery. But one thing I do know is that whoever this is, they attacked me last night in my room. But why? I noticed also we didn't get a body found announcement. So, I mean, Monokuma is definitely out of commission. Maybe this is the puppeteer of Monokuma. How did they wind up dead in here? Their heart isn't beating. They're not breathing. All signs of life have come to a complete stop. Thanks to the knife that's been driven into their stomach, their clothes are stained a bright red. Well, really, it's kind of pink, but okay. It appears the bleeding has stopped, but the blood that's there is still wet. Be careful you don't touch it and get some on you. How can you be so calm at a time like this? Who is it? Their face and body are all hidden, so I don't have a clue. I'm pretty sure it's a girl at least. Why don't we take the mask off? Huh? How can you tell?
Well,
I think I see the outline of her chest and the general shape of the body. Yeah, the more I look, the more I'm sure it's a girl. Oh no, is it Kyoko? Really, then it could be... Okay then.
yes!
Let's just tear the mask clean off.
Come on.
Wait, don't... But by the time he called out, it was already too late. Choco's hand shot out toward the mask. And in the next instant... Oh dear. There was a blinding light and a deafening roar. The body blew up. It 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 blew up. Oh my. My vision started to darken. I prepared to pass out, but then...
Come on.
Hurry up! Put out the fire! As my consciousness attempted to float away, that voice reached up and pulled it back down to earth. Someone pressed something into my hands. It was a bucket of water. Come on, dump the water on it. Okay. The upper half of the body was on fire. I took aim and tossed the water as hard as I could. Whoosh. Oh my. Thankfully, that was enough to put out the fire. It died down, leaving only the unpleasant smell of burning... I guess I took care of it. But what in the world, man? It exploded?
What did you say?
I had a bad feeling about that body, but I never imagined it would explode. And now the body...
What?
It's burnt to a crisp. That's beyond well done, man. Don't compare it to a steak. I'll never be able to eat steak again. But now that the body's charred, I really have no idea. How are we going to find out who it was? Who isn't here right now? Huh?
What?
If we consider who's not here, that will quickly narrow down who it must be. There's only one person missing. It's Kyoko. If it's Kyoko, then that dead body is Kyoko? No, that can't be right. Calm down. I didn't say it was Kyoko. But I mean, who else? There is one other person.
In other words...
The mastermind. What?
What?
The mastermind?
What the heck?
Come on, there's no way. The mastermind got charbroiled? Get serious. I agree. Normally the idea wouldn't be worth considering. But I have reason to believe it may be true. So I wonder, Byakuya, are your reasons the same as mine, that there's been no announcement? The mastermind being dead would explain that other matter, wouldn't it? Indeed it would. Monokuma can hardly move around if his master is dead, right?
But
that corpse is a girl, right? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, remember what Alter Ego said. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now.
what the heck?
He said the mastermind is some middle-aged dude, right? Which the corpse obviously isn't. And then couldn't that mean the mastermind isn't the headmaster? Is it the teenage girl Kyoko told me about? The ultimate despair? Mikuro Ikusawa, the 16th student at Hope's Peak.
What?
What are you talking about? The other day, Kyoko confided in me. She She said there was a 16th student here in the school.
What?
I think you better tell us everything you know. Well, all Kyoko told me was...
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
It sounded like Kyoko thinks Mukuro Ikusaba is the mastermind. No, the head mind isn't the mastermind. I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right.
I see.
There's another student here, and it's a female. That would match the body's characteristics.
So,
And that phrase, the ultimate despair, it sounds super mastermindy, doesn't it?
Could it be?
Okay, so the mastermind is this girl Mukuro, and she's a student here, and she's the ultimate despair. But if she's been hiding here in the school like some teenage Bigfoot, how'd she wind up burnt to a crisp?
What the heck?
None of this makes any sense. To just suddenly show up and then die? I think we better take a closer look at the body. There may be some clues to help us figure out exactly who it is. Hey, wait!
What?
Aren't we forgetting something? You know, Toko?
What?
Oh yeah, she got totally blown up, huh? Forget about her. I'm sure the explosion vaporized her. Nope. Oh, she survived. Oh, she survived. Huh? What just happened, Master?
Stop talking.
You declared for the whole world to hear that you would never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen. He's so mean, so rude. Oh, then I don't mind but breathing in the carbon dioxide you exhale. That's enough for me to live.
What the heck?
This is the strangest back and forth I've ever seen. I agree, hero. Alright, let's talk to everyone again. Even the explosion was done perfectly, so I gotta hand it to whoever did it. Is it wrong to admire that kind of skill? No, not necessarily. I saw something out of the corner of my eye just for a second. It's a corpse, isn't it? Well, I guess so. You guess? Which is it? Is it a dead body or not? It's a dead body. I hate it. I hate it. I'm not gonna look at it. I don't want to faint again. Yeah, we don't want that either. So I think it's best if you don't look. Everyone is just dying. Why? Why is this happening?
Could it be?
The mastermind just got master landmine.
How about that?
Pretty good, right? That one's going in the joke book of my soul. You're crazy. I had a bad feeling about the body, but I never imagined it would explode. Regardless, I can't help but wonder who it was. Things are growing more interesting by the minute. I agree. Alright, let's look at the knife. Right now I have to focus on the body. Okay. I should take a close look at the body one more time.
So,
Watch yourself, Makoto. She may be dead, but she's still a girl. Just don't worry. I don't plan on touching the body all that much. I'm not Kyoko after all. That's true. Oh, she got a tattoo on her hand. That's interesting. Hold on, there's something on the ground there. There's something next to the body. It's a key? Is this what Kyoko took from Monokuma? But what did you steal?
So,
I stole this. A key. But looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. That's right, the key she stole was shaped like Monokuma. This isn't anything like that. And this key is...
What?
What is it? Did you find something? Yeah, this was on the ground near the body. I've never seen this key before. What could it possibly go to? So, even you don't know then? Makoto, I'm giving you a very important task. Huh?
I see.
That key might give you access to certain areas we thought were locked. You mean
So, in other
the
words,
bio lab, the data center, the headmaster's room, and the dorms on the second floor? It's in your hands. So I'm your errand boy now? Okay. So what do we got? Let's look. So we can try the bio lab. Let's see if it goes here. Will it work? The bio lab was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. When I went to insert the key I found in the guard into the keyhole, the key isn't even close to fitting, which means the key doesn't go to this room. Alright, so let's go down to the 4th floor. Right? Let's see if there was anything here. Okay, so we have 2 to try. The headmaster's room and then the other room. The headmaster's room was locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. When I went to insert the key I found in the guard into the keyhole. Huh? The key won't go in. I guess that means the key doesn't go to this door. Alright. The data lab. Let's see. But I thought one of these doors got broken. The door to the data center was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. And then when I insert the key, click. It fits. So we got the data center. This is the key to the data center. I'd managed to unlock the data center. I guess all that running around paid off. I have to go tell everyone else. I immediately headed back to the garden. Alright. So you're back. How'd it go? I found out which room the key goes to. It's the data center down on the 4th floor. Then we can get into the data center now.
I see.
Interesting. But why did the now deceased have that key on them? I suppose we'll just have to go to the data center and find out. Yeah, I think you're right. Okay. Here we are. Looks like the door is still unlocked. Hey, so when you open that door, there's not going to be another huge kaboom like before, right? You're asking that question now? Don't worry, we have Makoto. Gee, thanks. What?
In other words,
It's in your hands. Again? It means I trust you. No, it just means you don't want to risk getting blown up. That's an absolute lie. I'm just being used. Indeed we are. Master told you he trusts you? Master told you that? Well, just don't let it go to your head. I'm so not happy about any of this. Yeah, I wouldn't be either. Ahem, I said I trust you. You now have an obligation to live up to that trust. Do we? But do we really?
Okay.
It'll be fine. Makoto's on the job. Not that that's any kind of guarantee. Not a guarantee. Thanks for the confidence, Ina. Alright. I'm totally sure there won't be another kaboom. For serious. But, just to be safe, I'm gonna go stand somewhere else. I can feel the confidence in the room. I've reached out and put my hand on the door. I closed my eyes and tried to clear my mind. With a silent prayer, I slowly opened the door. I don't hear a kaboom. Nothing happened. After making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened my eyes. My, this looks like a NASA room or something that you'd see with all the monitors. In a word, the room was strange. I mean, all the rooms up till now were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. It wasn't a surface fear like the rest of the school. Here, the fear was lurking beneath the surface. The room was filled with that with that kind of dread.
What?
Hey, that's... Hiro extended a trembling hand and pointed. Look at all those monitors on the wall. Look what they're showing. It's all the video surveillance cameras. Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. The dorms, the classrooms, every part of the school was covered. This is...
What?
It's the direct feed from every single surveillance camera. All the cameras in the school feed back into this room, and they're displayed here on these monitors.
So that's it.
So the sole purpose of this room is to watch us. To watch us?
Huh?
Then this room is
It's all clear now.
the mastermind's private room, without a doubt. The mastermind's room. I guess that makes sense. So the mastermind was here, watching us. Yes, then I think this settles it. The body in the garden. If they had the key to this room, it can only mean one thing. That was the body of Mikuro Ikusaba, and she was the mastermind.
Huh?
Then the mastermind is dead? Like, really, really dead? It would seem so. But for serious? It's too bad they had to go and die before Master could kill them himself. The mastermind is dead? Could that really be true? Does that mean it's all over? Because, I mean, that body. Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die a natural death. So who was it that...
But
if the mastermind really is dead, that means we can finally get out of here.
how about that?
We gotta hurry up and find the exit. Come on.
That's enough.
No, we have to check this area thoroughly first.
Huh?
Huh? But what about the exit? If the mastermind truly is dead, we can leave whenever we decide to. But right now, we need to find out why the mastermind set up this life or death game in the first place. And I'm bothered by the fact that the mastermind was obviously murdered.
What?
Murdered? Well, yeah, so you think so too, huh?
Naturally.
I mean, knife sticking out of stomach seems a bit murdery to me. The state of the corpse makes it plain as day. There's absolutely no doubt. The mastermind was murdered.
But
Well, why's it gotta be that way? I mean, who could have even done it?
Such ignorance.
That's exactly why I said we need to investigate the purpose and identity of the mastermind.
I'm telling
Now,
you.
you understand, you useless insect, you're banned from talking to Master ever again. The mastermind's purpose and why they were killed. This room may very well hold the answer to those questions. After all, the mastermind must have spent who knows how much time here. Okay then, let's begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the mastermind. Alright. Why was the mastermind murdered? To figure that out, we need to find out the identity and purpose of the mastermind. I can't believe how many monitors there are. My eyes are flickering as fast as they are. Okay? I mean, I want to know why they were killed as much as the next guy, but I also want to get out of here. Alright,
What's your
hurry up
problem?
and find something for Master. Okay, so let's look at, why is there a surveillance camera in here? No matter when, no matter where, surveillance cameras are following our every move. I mean, they're absolutely everywhere. How many cameras does this place have anyway? Alright, what's right here? There's really a ridiculous number of monitors here. And the mastermind's been using them all to spy on us. As long as I have this, huh? Look at my master go. It's like a feast for the eyes. How much is a monthly membership? She's messed up. What's on the computer? There's a bunch of computers all lined up. They look like high-performance PCs, nothing like the ancient laptop Alter Ego was installed on. They're all on, but they seem to be locked. So we can't do anything? What? We can't do anything? Just use your fighting spirit to force your way in. What century are you from? The mastermind must have been using these to monitor the network. And Alter Ego. You may well be right about that.
What?
But there's no point in thinking about it now. You're right. Alright, what is over here? A big computer. There's nothing showing up on this one. Huh. Hey, look, next to that TV. Isn't that a TV antenna?
How about that?
It is. It's just like the one my grandma uses. It's totally one of those high-def antennas. Wait, so if we hook up the antenna, we could watch TV? Huh? Did someone say TV?
You know?
Well, Saturday morning Hina's here. Are you talking about me?
Okay.
Anyway, if we can watch TV, let's do it. Come on.
You know?
You're all starved for info from the outside world, huh? Alright, let me work my magic and you'll be quantum leaping your way to TV land before you know it. I mean, I get the reference, but what's he talking about? Alright, nothing left to look at now but the Monokuma door. This door is kind of creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma on it. What could be inside? No luck. The door's locked, huh? What if you use the key that opened this room? Let's give it a try, just in case. No luck, it seems. Nope, no good. It won't even fit the keyhole. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. The mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's gonna happen to us? Yeah, I guess you're right. I can't stop thinking about that door with Monokuma's picture on it. But worrying about it isn't gonna do me any good. Hina's right. The mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore.
You know? Huh?
Oh, what's wrong? Good news for all of you Saturday morning kiddies out there. I think I got the TV working. Really? Now all we gotta do is switch it on.
What?
Then do it. Friggin' idiot mastermind. All you guys need to cut free from your regrets of the outside world.
What the heck?
And they were sitting here watching TV the whole time. They really thought they could get away with it. I'm sure they did.
Huh?
It's the feed coming from the surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't it?
What the heck?
That's weird.
Come on.
Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
That's really weird. You're weird. Weird every way possible. And not just weird, super weird.
But
this TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. So how is it showing the camera feed?
Well...
Did you try changing the channel?
Oh,
good idea. Let's give that a try. Hiro went through each channel one by one. What are we gonna see? But on every channel, it was just us. It was the live feed of us standing there in the data center.
what the heck?
Is it broken or something?
Could it be?
No, there must be some kind of trick to it. Some weird setup. A trick? What kind of trick?
Actually.
I'm not sure, but... Huh? Huh?
Huh?
What?
Huh?
What?
Been a while. Monokuma?
Huh?
How? You're supposed to be dead. Me dead? Don't be freaking stupid.
What?
Hey, you're acting kind of strange. Something seems different.
Of course!
Of course I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already. Not even. It's been like half a day at most.
Oh!
How are you alive again? Oh yeah, that's it. The look on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see. The moment you went from hope to despair. Don't tell me you pretended to be dead all for this movement. Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now. Ah ha ha ha.
Well now.
And that's that.
Shing!
Well, It's almost time to cut off your past so full of hope and begin to despair at the future ahead of you. I want you all to have way more fun in this killing game. You can't be serious. We have to keep going?
Let me out of here!
No way we're supposed to get out of here. Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here?
Unbelievable.
How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides,
Yep.
this life isn't all bad, you know? I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life no matter where you are. Are you so serious? This place is the worst. If this is the worst, does that mean you're in despair?
Well now.
Ooh, I'm all pooped from all that laughing. I guess I'll just get to the point now. The point?
Hey,
You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed. That TV is an essential part of your school life here.
What?
I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind.
What the heck?
But I connected the antenna, so why is it just showing us the surveillance feed? Look at how attentive they are now. Well then, I'm going to let you in on a blood-gushing secret and tell you about it. The TV is, without a doubt, displaying the signal coming in on the antenna. Huh? But what does that mean? It's displaying the signal, but it's just us standing here. You're so stupid. Don't you get it? Fine. I'll just tell you.
Thrills,
The Killing
chills,
Game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. What?
Extreme!
The Killing Game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. It doesn't matter how many times he says it. I don't know what it's supposed to mean. I mean, even if I understood the words, I'm not sure I'd understand the deeper meaning. What? Broadcast live to the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this?
But that's...
It can't be. Have they taken over the airwaves somehow?
Oh,
The camera feed is being broadcast? No way. That's impossible.
Phew.
That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system. You know that? All you need is one weird trick that I found, and hijacking the airwaves is easy mode. Are you being serious right now?
Of course.
I heard it kind of creaking. But the sound was coming from my own mind. Like a boat being tossing in the ocean, my mind had begun to creak and groan.
Hey,
Everything has a meaning, you know. All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mysteries, even me luring you here right now, why would I do any of that without a reason? It was all for my captive audience, to show them true despair like they'd never seen it before. I became the director of a despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show, the best in despair entertainment.
What are you saying?
You're lying. If this was on TV, the police and everyone else would be going crazy. Yeah, there's no way they wouldn't have tried to come and rescue us.
actually,
What if they already did? Huh?
yes
But
indeed.
then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might want to yell at their TV to try and warn you, but who would actually come here to help? Don't you think that's possible? I don't really know personally, though, so whatever.
This can't be!
But to take control of all communications like that, you need an astronomical amount of resources. Yep, so how could things have come this far? Well, that's the secret. There's something you all need to do first, remember? What?
Of course.
Yeah, duh, there's the little business of... Uh-oh, what's gonna happen now?
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Oh my. Huh? Class trial, do you mean? Oh man.
It's the Monokuma file.
I'll leave the next Monokuma file right here. Everyone give it all you've got, okay?
Heart-pounding excitement.
Okay, things are gonna get pretty crazy from here on out. You're in for a heck of a
I
ride.
can't wait. I can't wait.
Oh my. And I guess just like that, things are back to quote-unquote normal. And then he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible, the truth hopelessly out of reach. All we were left with was despair. Of course. We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. I couldn't think. It took everything I had just to keep myself standing upright. I don't understand any of this. What's despair entertainment? And how is he still alive?
I'm sick of this.
I thought that finally we could get out of here. And plus, what did he say about a class trial?
Stop talking.
Well, that part's obvious. The class trial is the class trial. It means that at this point, we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko. What?
What the heck?
What are you talking about? I thought Mikuro Ikusabi was the one who died. The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition. And if Monokuma is still alive and active, that means the mastermind, Mikuro Ikusaba, isn't dead. So naturally, that body can't belong to her. It must be Kyoko. There's no other possibility. Oh, no. The body is Kyoko's? Kyoko's been murdered? No, it's not possible. Because I don't know anything about her yet. Because I don't even know who she really is. To have it end like this. I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it.
Quiet.
Whether you believe it or not doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. Myself? Anyway, we'd better begin. But if we're going to have a class trial, then that means the killer...
That's right.
Correct? It must be someone participating in our school life. Wait, so you're saying one of us killed Kyoko? Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying, no. Huh? But you just said...
Stop talking.
I don't have time to explain now. There is a veritable mountain of issues I need to confirm. So I'm going to begin my search. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. That's how this game works, after all. Well, I better start by checking out the Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. So even the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. The unidentified body, could it really be Kyoko? Or... I have no choice. I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I have to find out what happened, or we're all dead. I need to go back to the scene of the crime, back to the garden. Alright, so we got the Monokuma file in our truth bullets. Alright, we gotta kick butt on this investigation now. Figure out what's going on. Okay, time to get started. I need to check anywhere that may be important, from one end to the other. I just need to do what I always do. Alright. Listen, Makoto, do you remember how the body looked, before it blew up? If I remember right, it was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. Also, there was a knife sticking out of the stomach, and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently, the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Byakuya said not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody, but for how much blood there was in the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it.
Okay.
Well, thanks, that was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Well, having to talk about it like that helps me remember it a lot better too. So thank you, too. Okay, so the body before the explosion has been added to our truth bullet section. Alright, what does Kyoko have to say? So who does that body belong to? Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to faint anymore. Okay, yeah. Good timing, Makoto. I wanted to talk to you. What do you want to talk about?
So in other words...
I'd like to hear your alibi. Alibi?
In other words...
Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. Well, why are you asking me about that now? And what's nighttime got to do with it?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? This murder took place after nighttime. How can you know that for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hiro's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was no body here.
In other words,
So the murder could only have taken place at some point during nighttime after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's rooms to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all four of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
that's right.
And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well. But you never came to the door, so where precisely were you? I'm telling the truth, I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so that's hardly an alibi. I know. So, what now? You seem to be at quite the disadvantage here. I'm the only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? Alright, so we got Byakuya's account in the truth bullet section. We really gotta investigate hard. It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and...
You're serious?
Oh, well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body. When the body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. Monokuma's announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock as usual, and I headed for the dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there, I met up with Hina. That was right around 7:30. Then I headed to the gym where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was it then? Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now. That's right. It had to have been right around 9 o'clock.
You know?
And now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think we can say for sure that the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done. That's a pretty small drop. When the body was found has been added to the truth bullet section of our handbook. Alright, what all we gotta look at? Does the camera tell us anything new? No matter when, no matter where, surveillance cameras are following our every move. Alright, so we read that already. Let's look at the knife now. There's a knife laying on the ground. Is this... That's the knife we were protecting, right? It must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. The Monokuma file said the knife went all the way through the body from front to back. Does that mean the knife is what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife, it looks really familiar. Wait, is this? It is. Yep, that's it. It's the knife that person was holding. This is getting really weird. There are just too many strange coincidences. Whoever the person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. And that knife was used to stab the same masked attacker we found here. So maybe this masked person got stabbed because when they attacked, I was in a kind of trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife. And maybe then And if this is really Kyoko, it would mean Kyoko is the one that attacked me. But why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No, it can't be. There's no way. Alright, so knife at the crime scene has been added to our truth bullet. What's right here? These look like fragments of something. They're all burnt, so I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen something like it before. But where? Wait, was it there? I'd have to double check that later. Fragments near the dead body. Added to our truth bullets. Where would we have seen that at, I wonder? If I check the body more thoroughly, maybe then I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. Alright, let's look. We got a tattoo on the hand. Huh? There's something weird about the body's fingernails. Oh, these are fake nails. They're really long. They seem like they'd get in the way of normal activity. Fake nails. There's also something on the back of her right hand. Is this a tattoo? It got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing, but it looks like a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before. Alright, got that tattoo. What do we got here? The lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. After the body blew up, the top half got set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it, which explains why the bottom half isn't wet. There's nothing strange about that, right? The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burnt up. There's only one little piece left. And what's this? The upper half of the body got set on fire in the explosion, so it's totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. That's because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. Since I only threw water on the part that was on the fire, the top half, the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? Alright. Except for, I feel like there is something weird because water, would travel. Alright, what else do we gotta look at? Anything about the crazy flower, the Monokuma flower, huh? Is it true? Does it really eat paper, plastic, and people? Anyway, I don't think it's related to the case, so I think I'll just stay away. What's up there? The sprinkler. The nozzle's poking out. Are those the sprinklers? Those go off it. That's gonna come into play because if the body was here, the body would have had to be here. Okay, that's our alibi. If the body was here at 7:30, it would have gotten wet from the sprinklers because they go off at 7:30 a.m. every day, right? But we were, from 7:30 onward, we were with the others, so it couldn't have been us. That's going to be important. We got the shed. Let's see. Just to be sure, I should take a look at the tool shed. The room is dusty and disorganized. In other words, a pretty stereotypical tool shed. Is this a tarp? Wait, was there a tarp in here before? I should probably look into that. It could be related to the case. Okay. The top is wet and covered with mud and grime, but the underside is totally clean and completely dry. One side of the tarp is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. I think that's going to have to do with the fact of the sprinklers. That's the one thing in here that concerns me. I guess the rest of the stuff is going to be like, does it matter? Okay. So, anything on the pickaxe? There's something carved into the handle of this pickaxe, crazy diamond. The same thing that was written on the back of the Mondo's coat. The pickaxe is connected to Mondo somehow. It's definitely intriguing, but now's not the time to worry about it. Okay. Leave the tool shed. And then I guess we'll check out the coop. I remember there were some chickens in the chicken coop. 1, 2, 3. There's only 4. I count 4 chickens. 4? Where's the 5th one?
Yo!
What's going on, Makoto? Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here? Of course, there were precisely 5. Yeah, right?
Huh?
What's wrong? There's not 5 now. There's only 4 chickens here now. We're 1 short.
Huh?
Ah. That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared.
But
I was down here just before nighttime last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens then.
what?
What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world.
Conspiracy!
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If even a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. You're a little crazy. I did my best to ignore Hero and focus on the problem at hand. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? Alright, chicken coop chicken has been added to our 2 bullets. What else do we got? Monitor. Alright, this is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. It seems pretty useless when he's not on it. Nope, pretty useless all the time. This is the panel that controls the sprinklers. It's set to turn on at 7:30 every morning, and Monokuma said the time positively couldn't be changed. Huh? Hold on. So the sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? Then if the body was here before then, the sprinkler should have gotten it wet, which would mean the murder must have taken place. Yep. Alright. I think I've checked everything I need in this area. But I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to check. Specifically that fragment I found before. There's somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicions. And I still need to find out more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really Kyoko? If that's true, was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? I don't think so. If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe if I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more. But the key to her room... Oh, Byakuya.
It's all clear now.
I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity. Limit my options.
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. I don't have a choice. I'll have to see if he'll let me borrow her room key. He's probably gonna say no. Hey, Byakuya? If you do come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear it later at the class trial. Oh, no, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect, after all.
What?
Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later and we'll see.
Goodbye.
Depending on my mood, I may go with you. Or I may not. Come back later, huh? Okay, then. In the meantime, I should look around somewhere else. Maybe I should check out that one area. Okay, so what area is it? So let's look at this. It is not giving me any area. There are bits of charred debris near the body. It seems familiar to something that was seen earlier. I have no idea where that is. Maybe I can cheat and look at the map. Let's see. The gym, huh? Okay. Maybe it's in the gym. Was it part of Monokuma? Let's see. Okay, so maybe it was part of him. Monokuma's laying dismantled on the floor, but I figured it wouldn't be here.
You know?
The bomb! Oh, that's right. I just found something. What is it?
Huh?
It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure.
What?
But bomb? And that bomb went missing. There's no doubt about it. The fragments I found in the garden. Yeah, that was part of the bomb. Alright. Okay, I've checked out everything I can think of. All that's left now is Kyoko's room. I should head back to the garden and ask Byakuya. Alright, let's see if he'll come with us now. Hopefully, he will. Let's see. Alright, will you come with us now? You think you can go soon, Byakuya?
Let's go.
You wanted to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well, let's go. Ah, wait for me. Byakuya walked off without a second glance, and I hurried after him on our way to the dorms. Alright. Well then, here we go. Byakuya took the key and slid it into the keyhole, and then... and it's open. Looks like it, thanks. Maybe we can find out something about Kyoko finally. So, this is Kyoko's room.
What?
You wanted to come here, right? So what is it you're looking for? Nothing in particular. I just thought we might find some kind of clue here. A clue that might help us understand Kyoko.
Come on.
You can't be serious. That's why you made me take time out of my search to come here? Sorry. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete, something to give us some sort of direction here. More concrete. Oh, I know. Earlier, Kyoko gave me something. Huh, what's this?
It's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. I'm sure I have it here somewhere. Found it. What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it. Well, something has certainly happened, so open it. Okay. I opened the envelope and looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheet.
What?
That's all there was in there? Yeah, it looks like it. Under the sheets. What could it be? Well, under the sheets of the bed, obviously, but what is this? There's something on the table. It's a wood block decoration.
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. The lockers are those really traditional public bathhouses. Use them for their lockers. I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that.
It's certainly
But
possible.
if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Really? What? Unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go to. The dojo? Yeah, there was those wooden lockers, right? I seem to remember seeing those. Alright, under the sheets. But could something be hidden under the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but as I lifted up the sheets... What's this? I found a crumpled up piece of paper. Class number 78 student registry. Mikuro Ukesaba. That's what she found in the headmaster's office, right? It appears to be Mikuro Ikusaba's profile. Yeah, it looks like it. That's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room along with the key. You're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and blank. That's it. This must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. Okay. I made an effort to pull myself together and look down at the profile sheet. Name Mikuro Ikusaba. Sex female. The ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information, and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she'd received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Okay? So we got Mukuro's profile. Alright. The Ultimate Soldier. A mercenary group. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's like a completely different dimension. It's like one nonfiction and the other is sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. that was how I saw things as just an ordinary person. But then
I see.
I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. Huh? You recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. It's all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says that Fenrir has already...
Found it!
Whoa, I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming our hero. Ah, it's you.
What?
What have you got in your pretty little hand there?
What?
Uh-oh, you found her profile. So what if we did?
Hey!
Don't freak
Come
out on
on
me.
now.
I'm not going to hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivorous, you know.
What?
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours. Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order. Which is why even I, as the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course!
Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is now, can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting? It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
When we first got together in the main hallway, back when there were 15 people there, right? I think that first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. A misunderstanding, are you saying?
in other words...
That's right, there weren't actually 15 of you.
Yes,
The
indeed!
total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16. 16. Then...
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
Yep,
The one they call the ultimate despair.
she's the ultimate
Watch
soldier.
out for her.
The 16th student, Mukuro Ikusaba. She's part of the school life. So the one making all the regulations is...
Why?
Huh?
Did you say something? Why are you telling us all this? Oh, well, because, like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we've got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know?
Yes,
Makes
indeed!
sense?
Well now,
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you. Revenge? I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kirigiri, so I'm going to share a little secret with you. Seriously?
hey,
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in, day out, all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see. What? Okay, now that's all you get. All right. Monokuma's account has been added to the Truth Blood section. So Kyoko wears those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars. Wait, so the one on the back of her hand, the tattoo. Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said they were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko wears those gloves, to hide the scars. Which means that's not Kyoko. Those fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again? Huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap?
Such ignorance.
God must really have hated you to make you so dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Makuro was a student.
That's
here.
right.
Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Makuro is the one creating the rules to the game. But why would he tell us that? And why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he said that proves Makuro is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Makuro is related to the case.
It's certainly
Perhaps she's
possible.
the one who killed Kyoko. What? That would explain why we have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing game. Makuro is the killer? She killed Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began.
What?
But based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Makura Ikusaba isn't the culprit. Huh? What makes you say that? We thought Makuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point.
So in other words...
Makuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense then to assume that Makuro isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Makuro and come to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. The way you say it, it definitely does seem possible. But if that's really true, if Makuro isn't the killer, then who is? Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation. I should find out if that key and the dojo really are connected.
Let's go.
Well, are you coming? Alright, so let's go to the dojo. It was these. What does he have to say? Hurry up and check the locker. That's what we're here for, after all. Which one is it? This one, right? Number 6. There are wooden lockers here. They use woodblock keys, just like at those super traditional public bathhouses. It looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go to one of these lockers.
I see.
Makoto, do you see the locker farthest to the right?
Very strange.
That's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what that means, right? Well, I should probably use the key we found on that locker, right?
That's right.
Well, just try it. Okay. Alright, I took out the woodblock key and inserted it into the locker's metal lock and... click! The locker eagerly accepted the key and it opened. There are arrows in here. It looks like 10 arrows in total. They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks. Titanium arrows have been added to our 2 bullets. Oh, there's something else inside the locker. There's something on the bottom. It's a wadded up ball of duct tape. I wonder what this was used for. Is that a blood stain?
I see.
If it is, that means it must surely be related to the case. This duct tape is related to the case somehow? How could it possibly be involved? Alright, so we got the bloody duct tape added to the truth section, or truth bullets. I think that's all the locker has to offer for now. Right, is something wrong?
Very
It's
strange.
very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Or perhaps... Yakuya? Forget it. Come on, we need to continue on to the next location. Huh? What next location?
What?
There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. Fenrir? You mean the mercenary group that Makuro was a part of? But how are we supposed to find out about that? Isn't it obvious? Where in this school would you go to do research on something? Research? The data center? Oh, the archive. Are you talking about the archive? That's right. The archive has all kinds of info that the general public doesn't have access to.
Let's go.
We have only so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. Alright. So what do we have in here? I believe there was a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. Byakuya seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to a shelf in the back. Ah, here we go. He quickly returned with a file in hand. Alright, can we see
I
it?
see.
Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? I'm pretty sure that most high schoolers can't speak French. Well, whatever. I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay the debt 100 times over. 100 times? Isn't that kind of extreme? Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they'd acquired. Some, however, believe there was mounting internal tension within the group, and they simply imploded.
What?
What is it? This all sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality, the only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here. An unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. So did anything jump out at you? This may have been your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, well, it's the wolf. That's because the victim is what's her name? The report said something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? This is Norse mythology. That's right, it said Fenrir is the Wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show you that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. Exactly. Which means that's who the victim is. What? They got a tattoo of Fenrir? Could that mean? Mukuro Ikusaba's profile has been updated in the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Alright. Nice. Time for the class trial.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us, organisms, the earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial.
Oh dear.
So, please meet up in the usual spot. See you later.
Oh boy. And then the time has come. All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial.
That's right.
It would seem that way. Let's go. Alright, in we go. Whoa, Byakuya and Makoto showed up together. Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word. We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point? Makoto's ranked high enough for you guys to go off together? Just the two of you?
Huh?
What, are you jealous?
Hey.
Or are you making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself?
What?
Stop talking. Embrace yourself. He'll be here any second. Any second. He could show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But we stood there for 5 full minutes waiting for something weird to happen. And then 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma shown up yet?
Could it be?
Maybe he died again? What should we do? Keep waiting here, or what?
What?
Did I scare you?
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time? and make me wait like that.
Hmm?
What? I made you wait? You've got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait. Huh?
In other words,
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here now, can we? What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you. Sorry, but you're wrong. But I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now. If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here. When we heard that voice, we all spun around to look. It's going to be Kyoko.
Hey.
I'm here and no rules have been broken. Kyoko.
Ah,
Kyoko, you're still alive? No, that's a good ghost. Stop to talking. If you want to fight, do it at the class trial. You need to save some of the fun for later, right?
What?
But is it okay that there's no particular penalty for being late?
Is that right?
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong? You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right, there's no penalty officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later. Now I'll make sure you're sorry later. Away, hustle your butts onto the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of you. When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko! So you really didn't die?
Indeed.
Of course I didn't die. Thank goodness, I'm so glad you're okay. Perhaps, but that's not necessarily a good thing for us. Huh? He's right. Now we've got to deal with a ghost. I told you, stop to talking.
Let's go.
Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial. Without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped into the elevator. Master, wait for me. Good call. Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long.
but
I'll be happy when this trial is all over. One after another, everyone piled into the elevator. But I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the class trial started. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you, where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you?
Correct.
So, I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. The second floor?
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that.
Whew.
I had no idea a body had been discovered. Then when did you find out?
So,
Just now. I finished my search and came back down just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to a trial completely uninformed, can I? So that's why you were late.
however,
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting. But if you were on the second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to.
wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other words,
I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. What? Kyoko's account has been added to the truth bullet section.
just a second.
Interesting. Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma.
Makoto.
We can go over all the details after we get through the trial. Okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation.
It would seem.
Because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. Probably for her? I agree, because she's kind of like prime suspect now, but I don't think she did it. That's a strange way to put it. The class trial is important for everyone, right? So why would she say it's a crucial moment for her?
Goodbye.
Well, if that's all, seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? In we go. Being the last one left, I stepped into the elevator. And the doors slid shut. This time, the clunking was loud enough to hurt my ears, and the dread began to consume me once again. I can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. In that dusky darkness, nobody said a word. We just stood there, silent and still. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. A dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eyes, but it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. Not indeed. It was the blinding light of despair.
I
What
can't wait!
in the
I can't
world?
wait!
I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this. It's time for pointless jokes and jabs, or the time for pointless jokes and jabs is past.
Thrills,
Let's get on
chills,
with the show.
kills!
And so the curtain opened for the 5th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate, a deadly class trial. All right, and that is where we are going to stop for today. Next time, we will get into the class trial and figure out who's the victim. I think it's the 16th student, but who was the killer? That I have no idea. All I know is I don't think it was Kyoko, but maybe we'll be surprised. So we will find out next time. Same time, same place. Until then, bye.